Hello. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to, it's going to be Syberia 3 again today. I was going to do some farming over the weekend, but I didn't get around to it. And yesterday I just felt, so tired. Had to do shopping in the morning, and then the afternoon just progressed, sitting around doing not much. And before you knew it, it was just too late. I couldn't be bothered by then. so I thought, skip it, and we'll do some Syberia today. We'll do some farming another day, whenever I feel like it. So yeah, where were we? Right, yes, okay. we just made it into whatever it's called, like Valsimbor or something weird like that. And we'd been to the pub and had a look around, talked to everybody. And the clockmaker is the man who is working on the artificial leg for the Yukol chief. And unsurprisingly, rather than a regular prosthetic leg, he's creating a mechanical leg, which is going to be needlessly complicated. And funnily enough, he also happens to have worked with unknown Hans Vorarlberg, and he recognised our memento of Oscar, which just happens to be his heart. Now, I don't understand why he needed one as such, but he described it as a clockwork. Did he actually say hard drive or something like that? It's like some kind of. I reckon it's probably got, you know, all of Oscar's brain in it. I don't understand how that works. So, you know, whatever. We'll see, I guess. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but last thing we saw, that was it. Last thing we saw, he suddenly clutched his chest in pain and asked for his pills, and we left him to it. So that's where we're coming into it, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. Koala BS. This is all the bit we never normally catch. It's just because I happen to tab out early, so it displayed quickly. Do not turn. I love that. Do not turn off your computer when this is displayed. Like in the middle of a game, whilst it's auto saving, you're just going to shut down your computer. I mean, it could happen accidentally, but if you know at that stage, there's no point warning us. We have no control. Let's go. Snow Chocobo no. Toadus, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Doing well, I hope. Had a good day. Oh god, yeah, the what do they call them? Are they snow ostriches? But yeah, they could well be chocobos. Might as well be. All right, yeah, this guy here. Okay, I have a cat on my lap who is slightly in my way of the mouse or whatever. Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Yes, yeah, doing well. How's your day been? That's the way out. We don't want to go there. Oh yeah, he slammed the door like, you will tell me everything. God, that's it. Everyone insists on keeping her captive. Oh, should we just...
No medication in sight.
Oh.
Empty.
She's slightly panicked. Should we just look at everything whilst he's waiting? Long, but it's almost over now. Yay! Oh my god. Okay, I can't open any of those. Good to know.
A prototype for the clinic aviary?
Oh, of course. Right, yeah, they had mechanical birds. I forgot about that. Yeah, because, wait, where'd she go? Okay. Anyway, these are probably his pills right here. Oh, it's a cup? Maybe he's going to need water, I guess. To the pub! We have to go further back here. Are they downstairs? Oh, wait, no, hang on. There's a cabinet up here. What the hell?
Tea.
Okay. We put the cup there. What the hell? It says interact, but we can't do anything with it. So, okay, so we'll leave that there for now. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? What time is it there for you, if you don't mind me asking? Because I lose track with the... New emote? Oh, yeah, it's not strictly new, but I think it was not freely available until recently. So yeah, that's just like a little face palm. Yeah, I think it's been sat under the like tier 1, you know, lock and key for a while or something like that. So I just thought, screw it, I like it. Let's just make it free. I don't really want any emotes, you know, locked behind anything, but I only get a few to choose, unfortunately. Well, it's 10:15. Oh, okay, that's okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. For some reason, I expected it to be somewhere near, much closer to midnight for some reason. Wait, 10:15? That's really weird. You're a half hour kind of difference. That's odd. I thought everything jumped in hours. It's about noon for you. Yeah, 1:45. How strange. So you're an hour and a half less. So you're 10.5 hours ahead? That's interesting. I've never known... I didn't know time zones did half hours. I guess we have to go downstairs. I'm not seeing anywhere else up here we can look. But don't worry, old man. We'll find your medication. Even if it has to kill you trying. Okay, this guy's slightly obsessed with his work, I guess. Oh, look, there's the leg.
Kirk's prosthesis. But it looks like it isn't finished.
Oh, of course it didn't, because he's a lazy ass, probably. Half hour before or after a Zolka, I forget which. Wow. Interesting. I don't
An
know what this
old press clipping.
is. Take it. He'll be fine upstairs. I'm sure he won't die. It's okay. Newspaper clipping. There we go. Oh my god. All these buttons I've got to press. I've got to reach over for my keyboard. Wednesday, April 27th, 1989. Number 142, The Lake Gazette. Baranor Local News. Baranor. That's not where we are, is it? I'm sure this begins with a V. Or is the place Baranor? I don't recall. I thought we were in like Valsimbor or something weird like that. Either way, doesn't matter. Incident Baranor nuclear plant. Authorities downplay effects. You don't say. Tempest in a teapot was how the mayor of Baranor, Anatoly Mykolayov, I'm sure I'm not getting that quite right, described the incident yesterday that has worried the communities around the local nuclear power plant. I spoke personally with Viktor Rostislavovich, editor-director of the plant. Immediately after, I was informed by my constituents complaining of noise. He stated, and I can assure you that he satisfactorily answered all of my questions. In a word, all is well. Okay. Oh, I spoke to him, he stated, and I can... Right, yeah, that will make sense now. You have a lot of times that daylight savings makes things weird. Yes, that's what sort of throws me off. I can never remember which stage you're in and how much that means difference-wise. I can never remember them for some reason. Doesn't do daylight savings, so for half a year they're out of sync with the states directly south of them. Yeah, I've seen some of the like twisty-turny times. In fact, was it you? I think someone posted up a picture somewhere in like a Discord or something, and I saw this picture and it was just absolute mess of just... It was just a zigzag lines almost all over the place. Again, like you said, you assume as a time zone, sort of, what's the word, latitudes are all going to be the same, but of course they're not. They jump all over the place. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry. As for rumours of underground flooding and fire raging in the facility, Mayor Mykolayov was both firm and reassuring. Spreading rumours like that is purely and simply anti-patriotic, of course, he said pointedly. Given the importance of nuclear energy for the economy and industry in our beautiful region, do you really think we would take an accident lightly if it were as serious as the rumours say? Serious as the rumours say? Question mark. And the town councillor added, the reality is that the current systems in the plant are so sophisticated that an accident, and by accident I mean a major one, is statistically almost impossible. So we're getting sort of echoes of Chernobyl here. When we contacted him, director Slavovic, I said it bester first time I think, concurred. He also confirmed that he had been in touch with the Energy Ministry, which in the event saw no reason to worry. Vladimir... Jesus, that's an I, is it? Or is that an L? Malkolov, or is it... I can't see that. Is there a dot? So my Koyov, permanent correspondent. Jesus, I cannot get this name. Mikolaev refused to answer questions about why he was glowing so late. Yeah. Record number of visitors for the Baranor amusement park. So, 50,000. That's how many entry tickets have been bought for the Baranor amusement park since it opened last year. Piotr Buliak... Hang on. Buliakin? Jesus, I cannot pronounce that. Newly re-elected mayor of Valsimbor, that's where we are, is delighted at the impact on the region that this... Ice fishing. Drama. Conclusion of the inquest. Last winter it stirred emotions up all over. Leo Narishkin out on the lake to do a little ice fishing with his little brother, drowned tragically when he fell through the ice. The inquest has concluded that it was an accident, despite the testimony of the victim's little brother, who claimed that... ... again. Must be an I for Piotr. Right, yes, of course, you're right, yeah. Black Cat, hello! How you doing? Well, I hope. You join us as we are currently ignoring the cries of help of an old man. And, we'll find his medication eventually. Ooh. Oh, damn it, I forget that little cog means click and drag somewhere. Okay, I don't know why I just turned that light on. Can't see anything else to interact with. Whatever. So there was a thing upstairs I forgot about. I kept clicking on it like, I don't know why it's not working, but... because I had to click and drag. One sec, there's a neat model ship back there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, damn straight. So, yeah, it's neither of them. Oh, this way. Okay. Oh my god, we gotta set it to a... Oh no, that's the face. I don't know what time the clocks go off, so sure, whatever. What time is tea time? I don't know. I'm not sure anyone's mentioned it just yet. Oh, right, okay.
Nothing that could help him.
Again, I didn't click and drag. Oh.
Nothing that could help him.
You know, you could help, old man.
There's no point.
There's no point. Wait, can we pick that up?
No medication.
Okay, no, not that one. Ooh. Steiner's prescription? Wait, do I have to go get it? Surely not, he's dying now.
No medication.
Okay. Anytime it's time for tea. Well, that's fair, yeah. Hi, Dee. Are you tired? Oh, no. Are you well, though? Are you alright? What's this up here? I'm not allowed to look, apparently. Hang on. So what do we got here? Not the official pass. What is this? Dr. Zamiatin. I-N-E. Tine? Tin? I don't know how to... Zamiatine? I don't know how to pronounce that in, you know, any kind of sort of Russian sort of style dialect. MD Tunguskaya Faculty of Medicine. Accredited specialist in labour, health and safety medicine. Balsambourg Clinic, date March 8th. General practitioner, prescription 2 vials of spironolactone. 3 boxes of lacilactide. Jesus, okay. Dr. Zami, yeah, we'll take that one. We were at 3 in the morning with a migraine. You tell me if I'm right. No? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Has the migraine passed at all? Obviously, you know, I know you do what's best for you, but I wouldn't like to think you're here making it any worse, if you can avoid it. Recommendations: capsules take daily, preferably at tea time. Right, okay. Good, yeah. At tea time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, can I close that? Go away. Why won't you go away? There we go, thank you. Look at all of these clocks. So tea time is not...
No medication in sight.
I can't...
So, you would abandon me to my fate?
You won't find a time for tea time, you just have to guess. I'm not going to abandon you, you idiot. You're logging me in. That's your fault. Okay, maybe he'll ask. You have to guess tea time?
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Panic for someone taking a casual stroll around the shop. Yeah. Okay. We have to guess tea time. I mean, the clocks are actually moving at some point, I guess. Half 4. Half 5. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Okay. 11 a.m. I don't. It's. I mean. Oh, his pills are actually in it as well. Just throws it everywhere. The pills appear to have kicked in, as has the NyQuil I took for. It was 3 in the bloody morning. Magic, yeah, yeah. Dinner time, yes. Now, tea is synonymous with dinner. But I would consider, like you said, it's considering we're looking at a drink, an actual tea time is maybe afternoon, but any time you want, really. 11's is. Crime against Paddington. Yeah, exactly. It it's just any time you want to have a cup of tea, That's what I would say.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss
God,
Walker.
yeah, his voice. I forgot about it.
I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly.
Yes, get on
if,
with it.
of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried
I
about
don't know
them.
why she's taken that on her head.
Once the mechanical leg
Oscar
is
is
at
dead.
last ready,
He is.
I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukels.
You owe me. Damn straight.
Well, thank you. I'll gladly accept your help, Mr. Steiner. I'd be a fool not to take advantage of your sudden change of heart.
Yeah. But are you truly aware of what lies in store for the nomads on the other side of the lake?
An amusement park, apparently.
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor, cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration.
Jesus. He said his
Please
heart
join me
works as
downstairs
hard
for
to-
a moment,
Yes,
Miss Walker.
yeah. I mean,
I'll show you exactly what I mean.
but then recognizing that and building a whole new Oscar, is a little different. Wait, hang on. Could we do more here? We could, couldn't we? Oh, we just get to wind it up. Okay. Meh. Not fun at all. Come on, give me the hotspot. There we go. Install him in a Roomba. Yeah, but it has to be a clockwork Roomba. Oh. Jesus. Right, okay. Apparently that's what we're looking for. I love the fact that sometimes it's just like, hey, random shit. And I have no idea why I need it. I can just find it. Like the candles. I didn't know I was looking at candles. Let alone the fact that I could find them. Again, with the ship.
Fantastic.
And again, can't do anything with it. Just turn the light on. Maybe he'll ask about it and we've already done what he needed to do.
Look
We're
just
sticking
next
for
to the
valves
films
and
there,
may or
Miss
may not be
Walker.
steamboat, yeah.
You should find a film on Baranor.
Magical powerful force in that tower. Kills you, or evil spirits you can call them. Yeah, the place at hell on earth he keeps going on about. It's just like, okay, it's semi-nuclear apocalypse apparently, because some kind of problem with a nuclear power plant. So maybe mutant dogs.
Baranor, the cursed city. Baranor, the martyred town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Baltimore is on the
Still
other
give you
side
mutant
of the
powers.
lake, sheltered from the prevailing winds, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive clouds.
Yeah, he did,
Our
yeah.
town was mobilized to go to the
A lot of
aid of our
time just
neighbors.
doing sod all.
Although our town's means were modest when compared to such a catastrophe, there
Why would
were
they zoom in on
nonetheless
him?
among us some brilliant mechanical engineers.
Ugh.
In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected
Automatons, not automatons.
people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill.
Little
Over
marching
there,
dogs.
They could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
Well, doggo, yeah.
Oscar, they all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar. The XZ2000 model is most
Nishtvar?
assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Which
Their
apparently you
mission was
mass produced.
to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Baltimore, where the victims would receive the best care in Dr. Zamiatine's clinic.
Ah, it is team.
Crystal,
Zamia team.
the ferry usually responsible for linking the towns of Baltimore and Baranor every day, carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the trauma and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo, who...
Captain Hobo.
Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker.
Come at
I'll
this.
introduce you.
Come at this way. Come at this way. Whatever. Okay. Jesus Christ, he's just walked us down here and we're going to go back upstairs. No wonder this guy needs heart mids. Try working on the same floor. Come on. Hobo gave the robots vodka. Maybe.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've met.
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
Sarah? What a weird way to say her name.
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle.
A candle?
Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you?
Well, yes.
Ah, you're being so very naughty, Grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zamiatine examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well,
Maybe-
I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
I can't pay. Captain is a drunkard. Which what? Problem of size?
What do you think?
Sounds like you're talking about Captain Obo's alcoholism. I saw him earlier on the dock.
That coward has been
Dynamite,
hiding
it
himself in
ends in
alcohol
damn.
ever since he abandoned our automatons to Baranor. And he'd rather simply die than go back. He tells everybody that the evil monster of the lake is waiting for him, and that as soon as he goes back on the water, the beast will just up and grab him. Ha 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 ha. But of course, that is the purest
Well, fuck him. We'll take the boat ourselves.
Grandfather, I know
Surely
you're
he
still
doesn't
really
own it.
angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans and Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation. He must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to
What?
Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who
Hell.
knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukols. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay?
Wait, so-
Captain Obo will be there.
All he had to do was drop them off at the other side.
All right then.
He got
I'll
to
try
the other
and
side,
convince Captain
and
Obo.
before he
Thank
let
you for
them
everything,
off
Mr. Steiner.
to save people, he just
I
dumped
don't
them in the
know if
water
I really should wish you
and
good luck,
left.
dear Miss Walker.
A bit less like you're reading from a teleprompter. No, I guess we can use it. Yeah.
Baranor is only an open grave now.
Well, yeah, it will be now, after the guy bloody left everyone to die. Yes, Cap. I know. Go find Captain Over. Oh, right, okay. So we're not getting the leg then. No, I want to go that side. Also, he didn't unlock the door. How did his granddaughter get in? Maybe he did that before he left without showing us. It's a lot of weaponized emotes you have there. Come on, game. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Bit jumpy. Actually, we never went further. I wonder what's around this corner. Probably not a lot. It might be a dead end, but... Okay. Not a dead end at all. But is it actually going anywhere? And what's happening up here? Graphical glitch, I guess. There was a lake monster that nobody believes. The only way it can exist if magic was real. But what's the story about the lake monster got to do with the fact that he got to the other side and just dumped all the robots? Or did he not get to the other side at all? And he dumped all the robots out of fear from a lake monster, which no one believes. I'm not sure what the real story is here.
Impossible, I don't believe it. He forgot to leave it open again.
Oh well. Oh, can we go up? Ooh, what's up here? What are you doing? What's the matter? Hello. Oh good, more people. Lake monster attacking my friend. Right, okay. But then why did he dump all the robots? Why not just leave them in the hold and turn around or something? I'm going to assume there's game logic involved here somewhere that, you know, probably comes to nothing. Okay, can't speak to that person. Ooh. What do you have to say? Probably nothing, but let's try.
When they shut the funicular down this morning, it created chaos.
There were half a dozen people who couldn't get somewhere. Wow, okay. If it comes back into play, dump them on the beach. So maybe they're on the... So they're not in the water, they're on the beach. Maybe. What game you're playing, right? Yes, yeah, true. Oh. I can...
Welcome to our humble Valsambor funicular station, miss.
I can talk to the wall. Yay! But I can't talk to them here? That's funny. You could have may explain the lake monster. Because fictional world. True, yes. What are you doing? Hello. Sorry, my cat's like just stood in the way. I don't know what he wants. And he has eaten already. Alright, you two, what do you got to say for yourselves?
It's kicking off near the town hall.
Oh yeah, is that what this is?
I don't like that new waitress working in the tavern at all.
Is that Sarah or is there someone else new? Why wouldn't they like her? Surely she's like born and raised. Everyone must know her. There's...
No Yukols in Valsambor! The shopkeepers can't take it anymore! The shopkeepers are on strike!
Oh.
There've been 10 thefts from my shop since those
I love a
savages
chant
showed up.
that explains exactly
Mr.
what their
Mayor,
problems
who's
are.
gonna
Systematically and clearly.
Do your job.
Oh,
Come
hello,
out
Beth.
onto the balcony. The voters want to talk to you.
I swear, I've had workplaces with more people than this town. They must... Everybody must know everything about each other.
Thieving Yukols in Valsambor! The shopkeepers want
But-
them
but-
out the door! Thieving Yukols in Valsambor! The shopkeepers want them out the door! Close the Nomad Souk! Throw them all out or we'll stay on strike!
You're striking because there are people nearby.
Savages showed up.
Savages.
Mr. Mayor, who's gonna pay?
Come outside. Show yourself, Mr. Mayor.
Excuse me. What's happening here?
Isn't
you
it
could also
obvious?
explain the lake monster.
We're
True.
demonstrating against having the Yukon nomads
Capture in
parked on
Russia.
our doorsteps.
But what for?
Since they came to Valsambor, there's been no end to the shoplifting and vandalism, and on top of that, their souk is taking our customers. Mayor Bulyakin has to do something, and fast. We're not leaving until he receives our delegation.
But why won't the mayor talk to you?
Because he's a schmuck.
okay.
He wants the nomads to continue their
Idiots,
migration
right, yeah.
as much as us, but he's too afraid of annoying his higher-ups. And while he's gaining time by playing both sides of the board, we're watching our sales go through the floor.
Sales to who?
The authorities are asking
Who
the mayor
is
to prevent the
buying from the
migration
Yukols instead of
continuing?
you?
They want the Yukols to stay blocked in Valsambor?
That's what people are saying. But if you want my opinion, the only thing the mayor is waiting for is someone to get rid of those savages without him having to get his hands dirty.
Excellent. So all we need to do is get the mayor to authorize our use of the boat. We can have him out of his hair in no time. Do you know, despite... Excuse me, sorry, yawning. Despite the obvious, you know, connections to Russia, generally, this game is actually French, which is probably explains all the crazy stylistic choices of the characters. I don't know why, but there's something very French about that.
People are getting more and more excited.
Sort of an asterisk.
Be a
look to
riot
things,
if
you
it
know?
goes on.
Franco-Belgian. Close enough. Okay, fair enough. Yes, you're right. Sorry, it's Belgian, not French. I had forgotten that bit, but still. Is that...
Listen to me, please.
It's definitely not Russian. Did he say listen to me, please, and then just say nothing?
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages. That's not good business for anyone, if you want my opinion.
Well, it's lucky I didn't. Nevik, anyway, hello. Sorry, I didn't twig your arrival just then. How are you doing? I think civil unrest is the French national pastime. Don't know if I'd go that far, but true. True. Oh, okay. It's just fine. I have nothing to do with him then. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, yawning slightly. That and surrendering. That is a funny stereotype, but it is blatantly false, to be fair. Just, you know, for the record. But it is still funny stereotype. Right, so we got nothing going on here. Okay, let's go back. We had some stairs to go down. See what's happening. What happens if we get... Did we change any cameras? I swear the camera changed perspective earlier, and I thought it's because I got too near the centre. Like it showed part of the statue? No, never mind. I'm French Canadian. Ooh. Does that mean you live in the... Right, hang on. Does that mean you are Canadian with French origins, or ancestry, I should say, or you live in the French-Canadian part of Canada? You also speak French and English, I guess, or Canadian. That's actually helped you, say, during the Revolutionary War. Ooh, did they? I have to admit, my history is almost as bad as my geography, to be honest. In fact, probably a little bit more worse. Because they term it differently. Which was the Revolutionary War? Was that the... That was seceding from Britain, right? England, whatever. 4th of July one. Right, yes. Yeah, okay. I speak French. I live in the French part of Canada. And descendants from both French and English descent. Right, okay, cool. Freedom! Right, the War of Independence, I guess. Is that what they term that, or is that someone else's war? Jesus.
Looking for cigars or some hooch? I'm even cheaper than the nomads.
Good to know. So, Quebec?
Everyone's been surly the last few months.
Surly. That's what I'd call it. There have been too many... Well, yeah. And it doesn't help when some people start calling wars different names.
I don't have any coins. Too bad.
Is it? Is it too bad? You don't sound too bad. Hooch. Hooch feels too American. We term it hooch here, which is basically, you know... I mean, granted, hooch is like... essentially fermented fruit. So it's pretty all dated. Yeah, it's not something I would casually use, but there are, in certain circles it would be used quite frequently, and it's not.
I don't have any coins.
No, not that bit.
Too bad.
Wanted to talk to her.
The way they treat the nomads around here is terrible.
Ah, someone with sympathy. I see. Anything up this way? Randomly in a corner? No. We cannot get past this chain. No. Want some rah? Of course you do.
Listen!
Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Here's to us. Oh, I love it. Wow, she went a long way for nothing there, apparently. Doom health back into the corner. Yeah, you never know. It's always worth checking. Jesus, where does anybody drive with these cars? I mean, not far, obviously, since they're all rusted and shit, but whatever. There is so much going on in this place and nothing here. Or I should say, basically, there is so much of this place and nothing going on. That's more like it, I guess. Right, and here is the tavern. It's going to be around the corner here, isn't it? Is that there or just a bit further down? Or are we a different street altogether? I thought we'd essentially gone in a loop and we were near where we needed to be. Oh my god. Right, yes, here's the tavern. And we went left down that way. Okay. It's cold out. True. Go to the bar. That's it here. I was just exploring. I was just like, what? I expected more than just a couple of people wandering around, you know? Wow, it's really clunky on this loading. Something's there, but nothing happening. We grab the. Oh, do you know what? That's the worst thing about. I love the large worlds they create in some of these open world games. But you know, the most boring one I ever saw was. What was it called? Watch Dogs, the first one. Which was a shame. It was quite a nice world, but there was nothing happening. I mean, obviously there were the missions and random shit you could pick up, but there was so much world to drive around in and sod all happening. And you're right, Grand Theft Auto's basically as empty. You go around and you go, wow, this is amazing, but there's nothing there. I liked L.A. Noirs, again, not a lot happening, but at least being a dated world, it felt different, and there was, you know, you could explore things, even if you just looked at it and went, well, this is exactly what I expected to see. It's different because it's not trying to recreate the world as it is, you know? Haven't played GTA since 1. It's not weird, no. I mean, I would argue, obviously they're very different when they moved up to the 3D realm, and I think my favourite was just Vice City. That was amazing. It had an amazing soundtrack, just a fun little world that was just the right size. It felt big enough to drive around in and have a bit of fun, but you weren't sort of going in ridiculously sized and, you know, you couldn't possibly see it all. Didn't they? I think they gave 5 away on Epic for free at one point. I didn't even bother redeeming it because I knew I'd never play it. I couldn't be bothered with it. It's just not my thing anymore. That, and I have issues with the company anyway, so I'd rather not touch their stuff. But I just, I don't know, the hype over GTA 6, I don't get it. It's not going to be... It's going to be big, but I don't feel it's going to need to be big. You know, it's not actually going to... It's going to improve in any real fashion. Didn't help that the protagonist of Watch Dogs is a piece of crap. Exactly! Do you know, I tried to explain that to some work colleagues at the time who... They sort of understood, but I guess they just didn't care because maybe they weren't gamers. But this man, like... spoilers for the beginning of Watch Dogs, you know, if that is an issue for you, but it's basically the story starts with your main protagonist. He's like some kind of vigilante type, and he pisses someone off. And in an attempt to get back at him, these people who piss him off, they accidentally kill his niece. And what I could not get along with in the whole thing was the fact that he was morose and depressed throughout the whole game. Well, as far as I played it, I'd never finished it. And everyone in his family was absolutely devastated at the loss of this child. Now, when I tried to explain this to my colleagues, they were like, well, yeah, that's an important thing. I was like, true, I understand that. I appreciate that, you know, loss of a child is not a good thing. But the amount of people the protagonist kills throughout the game, just you could literally just open up a machine gun in the streets. Now, obviously, you know, you get, you know, the police get called on you and stuff. But if you manage to escape, you have essentially just got away with mass murder. And he doesn't give a shit, all because, you know, his niece died, and like his family who have other children, completely ignore them because they're all like apparently this one little girl was the linchpin of their entire happiness. It was just got to me. I was just like, what the hell is going on? It's a reason for, you know, revenge, etc. But they played on it way too heavily. It was ridiculous. AAA, when a game costs 200 million plus to develop, you have to hype it like the second. Yes, true. Yeah, that is a problem. Anyway, right. Sorry, Captain Hobo here.
Captain Obo?
What do you want?
Wait, what? What kind of push are we talking about here? Hedge, argue, push. Argue.
I'm Captain.
Yeah.
I need to speak with you. You're still the owner of the crystal.
What are you talking about, little lady?
You didn't fucking listen. Look at this long
The
word for
crystal.
menu.
Your boat.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Which boat now?
I'm talking about the crystal.
Jesus Christ.
That's it.
The Punisher
Yeah,
tells people to be like
It's my
actual
boat.
Captain America are not here.
I
Yes,
mean,
yeah, exactly.
Hypothetically. It belongs to the bank, the crystal.
Want your femurs,
To
but
be
I'll
honest,
trip across the
actually,
lake.
I need that boat, Captain Obo.
Go talk to the
Well, isn't
bartender.
that
Okay.
just great news now, miss? I mean, gotta see. What are we talking about again?
Jesus Christ.
The crystal?
I don't think I've ever
the
been
boat
in.
that's in the
Oh,
port.
actually,
You know
no.
very well.
I've maybe been just drunk once, but not
okay.
not in public.
That one too?
Your boat, yes. That ferry that you commanded for so many years?
But which one?
Oh, just forget it. I'll come back later.
Fuck you. Yeah, drunkard. Sober captain. Okay, so bartender. To be fair, the captain is the first person who sounds like he could be near the age of the character. Some of these, like, I bet this guy here as
Is
well.
everything okay, Kate?
Not really. I'd like to ask Captain Obo if the Yukon caravan can go on board his boat to cross over to Baranor. But I can't get a straight answer. He's completely sloshed.
I'm sorry, miss, but I really think you're wasting your time. He's getting drunk again to forget his crimes, like he always does. To forget he wasn't brave the way a captain should be. Can you believe it? In Baranor, he just picked up and abandoned his passengers. And I know, he'll never want to see that cursed place again.
And I know.
I'm not sure that's true, lad. Even if he does drink a lot, the captain's a pretty good guy. Say the right thing, and you may be able to convince him.
If I'm ever lucky enough to find him sober, even for a moment, I need that drunkard to listen to me.
Maybe I can help you with that. I'll make him one of my famous small restoratives.
Or
After that, he'll want to sleep for 3 days, but
Stab
at least
it.
his mind will be clear.
I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, both
steal
of
the
you.
boat, exactly.
Don't mention it. The way the Yukols are treated here is an absolute disgrace. So if we can help out,
I mean, even if it takes keys, he's probably got them on him. He could literally take his coat off, he wouldn't know. It's fine. Captain's flight. Automatons.
Do you know why Captain Obo
What is this
fled
zip on her
Baranor?
chest for?
he must have been
How
completely
is that gonna be useful to
traumatized by what
anybody?
he saw there. The catastrophe, the victims, and then the radiation.
You don't
he
see
unloaded
radiation.
the automatons on the beach, but he didn't expect they'd bring the survivors back right then. He just cracked, completely snapped. Full astern and goodbye all. Can you even imagine?
Afterwards, he came up with that story of a sea monster appearing
Fair.
and attacking his boat.
Yes,
Whatever it is
the
they
old
drive.
legend of the monster of
Makes
the
them
lake.
drive, I mean.
Convenient, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's padlocked to the chain or something. I don't know. You know? The anchor is padlocked to the sea. I don't know.
Who knows what became of the victims and automatons the captain abandoned?
Exactly. Probably
No,
killed them all.
everybody hates the captain for that. But nobody volunteered to take the helm of the crystal in his place to pick up the survivors. If there are any left in Baranor, they're all dead now, that's for sure.
Grandfather says that the
Poetin doesn't know
automatons
it.
would have broken down really quickly with nobody to maintain them.
Well, it looks like we've got our job cut out for us. Get to the other
Has
end,
Captain
maintain some
Obo taken the
automatons.
crystal out of port since leaving Baranor?
He's been far too drunk ever since then for that.
And anyway, the port's been closed since the tragedy of Baranor 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Do you think the crystal is still in sailing condition after all this time?
Well, it's still afloat.
I'm sure there'll be a few repairs to do, but Obo never stopped keeping it in shape, you know. He loves his boat, despite everything.
His boat
Go
will
see
never
the
be
captain. Sarah will bring you the restorative when it's ready.
on. Restorative. Interesting. Get the Yukols across the lake. Okay. The restorative is just a big fish. You slap him around the face with it till he sobers up. And blow up the clinic like the factory when leaving later.
Take this, Captain. This one's on the house.
Because it tastes like shit.
water unbattens the hatches, swabs the deck, and opens the portholes.
Vinegar and Tabasco. Yeah, I expected
Hello?
him to
Miss,
explode
My name
like
is
Roger
Kate
Rabbit.
Walker, Captain Obo. We met each other earlier.
to what do I owe the honor of your presence at the table of the regrettably famous Captain Obo?
Wait, hang on. They're losing all this money. He could literally create a multi-billion-dollar international company with his restorative.
I'm
He's just
listening,
sobered up a blind drunk man in a matter of minutes.
I'd like to have a serious talk, Captain.
To Shakespeare
You
in one
must
drink,
listen.
exactly.
Oh, if it's just to stand there and take shots at me, you
I'm
can be on
upset
your
him?
way,
Yeah.
miss. Go take the high ground with someone else.
I'd rather you listen to me. You're my only hope of finding a solution to my problem.
Do tell me about it, please, miss.
Magic.
Because the Yukels and their ostriches are stuck here in Valsumbor. It's causing a serious problem among the people in your community. Plus, the nomads have to continue their great journey. Only you, Captain Obo, can defuse the situation by taking them on board the crystal.
Oh no.
You're very wrong.
Help me, Obo Bobo Bo. You're my only hope.
Everybody will tell you that I'm incapable of giving a hand to anyone.
It's true, people are quick to judge. But they're not the ones who went to Baranor like you did. They can't teach you anything about being brave.
Maybe. So tell me, where do you actually want to go then?
I made him feel better. There we are. Notepad. That's what I needed. You're not going to like it.
I'm listening, miss.
You won't like this.
Stop going easy on me, would you? Where do you actually want to go, Miss Walker?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're going to Baranor. That's
So
where
you
the
want me to be
migration is
gentle or
taking the Yukels.
Are you kidding? Baranor? In 20 years, nobody has landed. Nobody's even set foot there. I saw the hellish red eyes of the monster of the lake. Beast as big and long as my boat. Ask your Yukel friends what they think about it. They call it the Kilak, the evil spirit of the lake. The devil guarding the doorway to hell.
Play on his pride. Preach.
In that case, I'll buy the crystal.
What makes you think she's up for sale?
You've left her in the port to rot. She's completely run down. You haven't the money to keep her shipshape. I have money, and I need that ferry.
Do we? We don't have money.
She's a ferry, not a liner. The girl wants to take the helm of the crystal. Now I've heard everything.
I know that if the Proud Crystal had an equally proud commander at her helm...
You have money? I
things
don't
would
know.
go better. But as you don't want to go on a voyage...
You didn't even have to finish the drink.
All right. You can get your gang of little savages and board the crystal. I'll take you.
Oh, thank you, Captain, really. With all my heart. And thank you on behalf of the Yukels.
Oh, hydrate. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
but be careful now, Captain Girl. You're not there yet. There are 2 conditions.
For
and they are
sure.
negotiable. First, we stop by Narodas. It's a little town just a bit south of Baranor. That will
What?
mean we avoid the most radioactive zones, but it won't
Makes sense.
actually take you too far off your path.
Okay.
And second, we also sail by day. I'm not going to finish up on the lake monster's plate. And it sleeps during the day. The beast is usually a bit of a night owl anyway.
He saw it once,
I accept,
supposedly.
Captain Obo.
And he'll never forget it. How does
In
he know
that
its
case, all hands on
sleeping
deck
pattern?
now, sailor, because we've got work to do before we can hoist the anchor.
Come on, Kate. You hurry off and meet with the captain before he changes his mind. I'll go tell Grandfather to join you on board the Crystal with Kirk.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, so we don't have to do anything with the leg? He's just going to meet us there? The nomads mentioned that. Well, maybe they do. They might know better, but he's been blind drunk since he saw it, so what does he know? Captain spends the next 2 days vomiting. Yeah. That's how you get all the alcohol out. Any cross during the day because it's active at night. It's fair, yeah. But Like I said, I don't think that's something he would know. But that's, you know. Actually, hang on. What did she just tell us to do? Go meet with the captain, because that's it, right? Because everyone else will meet us there. No problem. Them as a child at the previous... Maybe, yeah. I mean, you know... I'll accept it. I'm just saying it seems like... Oh yeah, I forget we can run. It just seems like something he wouldn't necessarily know. So it's certainly not the way he spoke about it with such authority. What is my phone on about? What are you doing? Right, okay. Sorry, getting some odd alerts on my phone. There we go. Right. The crystal. To the crystal lake. Which way? It probably doesn't matter. Let's go in the nearest door. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy X lately, catching up on stuff that, you know, I haven't done ever before. And it's nice to have a game that you know you're not going to miss bits on. You know, where you can just walk around and you collect everything you're meant to collect, you know. Got to with jump scares. Just wondering, no particular reason. Oh, I'm not too fast usually. I mean, the only time I ever jump with jump scares is when it's normally things like, oh, it's really quiet, then all of a sudden loud noise. And that bugs me, because that's not like oh, we got you scared. It's we just half deafened you and it makes you jump, because that would, you know. It's a bit like if you ever been walking down the street and suddenly a car nearby honks its horn. You know, you're not scared of cars or their horns, but it makes you jump because you weren't expecting it. Also, this attack likely happen at night. Bell and creatures tend to either operate during day or night. Apart from mosquitoes, yeah. Hey, there's money. I hate to think that the fuel for this thing got... Yeah, true. These buggers love dawn and dusk, yeah. Boo! See, that's not too loud at my end. Also, Jesus, for anyone who's ever played Ocarina of Time, you just kind of get used to Navi, you know. You will never be surprised by her again. Well, I'm glad we're taking this 3-step march around the room here. Okay, another door the other side. Good to know. And a door out. What the hell is... Whoa, well, hang on. Is this a thing here? Okay, nothing we can interact with. Okay, just checking. When's the last time you saved? I can't save. It auto-saves. There's no actual save option. So I don't know. The boat is a bit buggy. Probably last time we transitioned. I think it saves on room transitions. But there's no actual save button. So I can't sort of make it happen, unfortunately. If we've got to replay a little bit, that's not too bad.
Nobody.
You're right, it's not a body, it's a mast, but sure, okay. Oh, no, she was looking at the seat. Okay, for some reason. Just... Sure. No idea what I'm looking for, just seeing all there is around, you know. Why not? If I hadn't come all this way, I wouldn't know that I could stare at the seats for some reason. Double check who's there. Actually, there's no point going down that way. I doubt there's any... No, you don't know. Is there anything there? No, it's not there. Okay. Let's go. T-Pain, I heard he's around here somewhere. Oh, no. Can we go down? Yes, we can. Okay. Ooh. If you get soft looks, we'll be able to go back to Zawadi. We have to start all over again. Other side of the lake. It's where people get stuck with a bug. Right, okay. So, I wonder... Hang on, bear with me. Sorry, it's going to pause while I tab out for a second. So I wonder... Where are we? Interesting. Syberia 3, here we are. Wow. Just wondering where the save game might be. I could probably copy it. I'll put that over it. That didn't help. It was 15 years ago. Wow. No ability to paranoia save is hard lock if you ask me. Yeah. I'm just wondering. Hang on. Because it'd be easier on my phone than it will be chugging the computer down. Where the save game will be stored. If I can copy the file, then we'll do that. Yeah. Back oh, maybe it's under that. Okay. Sorry about this, everyone. Won't be a second. Post before the thing on the beach. Try not to spoil it. Okay. Coaster before the thing on the beach. I'll bear that in mind. But since you bring it up, it is maybe handy to have a copy of it. Or at least know where it is. Where am I looking? App data. Local. Now, is this under... applications? Oh my god. Right, okay. A lot of subfolders down. Bear with me. No, that can't be right. Gameplay? No, okay. No, okay. I appreciate your efforts to both help and not spoil. Yes, yeah, that's... Yeah, thank you. Alright. Maybe. Not that instead. No, don't update now. I don't need you to update. Where's the settings on this? Right, okay, so there's an option, sync local saves with Gold Galaxy. Good to know. Where are the local saves? What does this say? Okay, no, I'm not reading through that. Can I post links here? Oh, yeah, 1 second. That should work. Aha. Save games are stored in the following folder. Aha, right, okay. Perfect. Thank you. Oh my god, I've got so many windows open now. Where are we? Okay. Right. Current save game. The game of the file should start with 1 UI loader. Okay. Windows profile. Oh, right, yeah, okay. So it's under app data, which I never have a shortcut for. I should have that. I think I used to have an app data shortcut when I played Minecraft a lot. Because you do an awful lot in that. Where are we? Local low. Wow, that's not where I would ever have looked. Microids. Of course it's microids. Syberia 3. Right, yeah, okay. It's right there. That's handy. We're going to copy that. We're going to throw it onto our desktop. There we go. Easy. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. It does indeed help. We're done. We're back. We've got a copy. So, worst case, we're at whatever it's last saved at here. We don't have to do like the whole game again or anything. And I also know exactly where it is if I need to copy it again later. Just in case. Right, okay. Where were we? Sorry, we were having a look around. I mean, surely I get the feeling that... Oh, it's further down? We're going deeper. Get the feeling we're probably going to have to be doing all of this later. But I like to look at things as I see them. Because why not? Ooh. Oh, this is...
This would be perfect for the Yukels.
Right, that's the back door. Okay, good to know. The hardest of saves. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice little wooden desk. Oh, it's a workshop. See, this would be nice in a garage somewhere or a shed. Let alone on a rusting ship. Can I go anywhere else? No, okay. Straight out left. Sure, it's got this one. I said that it's got this one. There we go. Right, and this is where I came down. Okay. We go down again this way. What's over here? Again, like the town, it's a bit of a maze. No. I want to go the other way. Oh, there probably is no other way. Windowless metal box. This would be perfect for the Yukons, yeah. You land on the other side. Do the same again. Yeah, I will do. No problem. Okay. A wheelbarrow? I didn't just clock that. I was like, what the hell's a wheelbarrow doing here? Okay, anyway, we're clearly not meant to be here. A lot of random... Yeah, like the town, there's a lot of places and things to do as such, but not a lot to do. I feel like it's just a lot wandering through. Just go to the top. Yeah, I will do, yeah. There's so much sort of... Oh, hang on, though. Up. This further up. Nice. Ooh. No, don't. You don't... Oh, God's sake. I was trying to get somewhere that... Look, move the camera. There we go. Walk somewhere else. Dozy mare. There we go.
I'll just take a peek. Nobody will ever know.
I'll take a peek by stealing it completely. He'll never know. I am a man, and because I am a man. Dostoevsky. Thanks. Useful. This was like eyes, Jesus. Okay. Is that the 5th of February or the 2nd of May? I'll go with what I know. That'll be the 5th of February. I drink, therefore I man. That was written by a coward. Coward. The title is less prestigious than Captain. Wait. Who started at the top? Those are eyes, aren't they? That's creepy. It was nevertheless preferable to the prospect of once again being confronted with the lake and the red eyes that lurk there. Its eyes. That was written by a coward. I don't know what he means. Are we working backwards here? Am I on the wrong page? Should I be reading this side first? I don't know. I suppose it should start from the beginning. Now that I've thrown the old logbook overboard, so the tale can be told afresh, everything is ready. Ring for my account, my confession, as to judge by the speed with which the bottle of vodka is emptying, there's little time left before I plunge into a sleep stripped of nightmares. It means the Dostoevsky quote. Maybe? But it was just a quote about therefore I am human or something like that, wasn't it? But, you know, sure, whatever. He's probably half drunk at this stage anyway. I never really knew why they asked me to become Commander of the Crystal. I have to say that at the time I was a young wolf. God. You don't have to describe yourself as a wolf at all, let alone a young one. Oh, sorry. I always like people asking people this. Do you think the monster is real? So far? Yes, I guess. But I was a young fairy, but I believe it's real. But as to its size and, you know, fearsomeness, I've yet to ascertain. I've no reason to believe there wasn't anything there, but what it is, I don't know. Cool. What was he? Was a young wolf, dressed to the nines and proud. Merchant marine, navy. There wasn't a port from Aralbad to Baranor. All these places we've known before. Wait, did Aralbad have a port? I can't remember which one that was. There wasn't a port where they didn't toast the health of Captain Fyodor Ivanovich Obo. Ivanovich Obo, that's the one. Not to mention a few black eyes and gaped-toothed smiles handed out along the way. Yes, but the sea receded. Was Aralbad the last place at the end of the first game where with all the salt sea air? The game series where we ran into actual living mammoths. I believe anything can be real here, yeah. Yes, it is. Excellent. Right, okay, that makes more sense. There was... Right, yeah, because there was a boat there. That makes sense, okay. The fact remains that when Valsimbor asked me to take the Helm of the Crystal, I accepted, and years of happiness followed. 20, in fact. 20 years of happiness followed. The work... Wait, hang on. So he's 40 plus... He's going to be near 60 by now, surely, at least. The work was easy and enjoyable, consisting of daily runs between Valsimbor and the different towns on the other side of the lake. Jesus. Nahadotsk, Tunguskaya, and Baranor. Damn Baranor. Damn. Baranor is the town just across from Valsimbor on the other side of the lake. Since that crazy mechanic from the west set up his amusement park there last year, all I was doing was transporting tourists going to it. Okay. But that was before the accident in the power plant, before Baranor became the radioactive hell that it will remain for centuries and centuries. They keep going on about hell, don't they? He's well preserved, you know, like a worm in tequila, yeah. Lots of people survived the meltdown. They got way more radiation than they were supposed to, sure, but they came through it alive. So, given the crystal's record, and its captain's too, the authorities immediately thought of us when it came time to go rescue those poor bastards. The mission was simple: unload the rescue team quotes, on the beach at the Baranor amusement park, wait for them to come back with survivors, then take everyone back to the Valsimbor clinic until all the survivors were safe and sound. Despite the risk and the terrible sight of all those bodies, the first few crossings went as planned. Oh, so he did make it back a couple of times. Okay. Then things went out of control, because that's when it arrived. Fear. Everybody who says my name now, the way you spit on the sidewalk, will tell you. After all those crossings, the radiation finally put the wind up oboe sail. Why are they talking about the radiation? I mean, the horror of being there, sure, you know, the damage it's caused, the death and the victims, etc., etc. But why do they keep going on about the radiation as if it's such a physical presence, like a thing you would see? He got there and the radiation turned him away. Well, but you know, he would have a fear of seeing the radiation. I don't know, it's crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, Edie. Magic goggles. Crescent radiation finally put the wind up oboe's sails. Oboe. What he says he saw came straight from a bottle. That drunkard's more scared of the atom than of Aral sea smugglers. Okay, Aral, whatever. But on my honour as a sailor, I swear that's all wrong. Sure, just thinking about all that pernicious radiation, invisible to the naked eye and capable of burning you and creating countless mutations is enough to give me the cold shivers. Sorry. Of course, it put the wind up my sails. Worse, in reality, a nameless terror, glacial and dark like a moonless night. But that's because I saw it. It, the monster of the lake, with all those arms stretching out forever, its evil eyes shining with a cunning and malevolent intelligence. Those eyes. The fear of radiation is you can't see it. Well, I guess, true. And know what it can do to you. That is pretty harsh. So yes, I know I can never make up for the harm I caused by abandoning the rescuers and the last survivors in Baranor that damned me forever. I'd be also lying if I never thought about going back to challenge the monster fair and square, look it right in the eyes and try to make up for my crimes. But what good would it do? That won't bring back the people I left to die. Nobody would forgive me. The facts have shown that I'm too gutless to agree to be led into hell by one of its most eminent representatives. If it's not going to do anyone any good. Hang on. The facts have shown that I'm too gutless to agree to be led into hell by one of its most eminent representatives. Right, okay. If it's not going to do anyone any good. Totally gutless and selfish, ladies and gentlemen. Totally gutless and selfish, ladies and gentlemen. Right, okay, that makes more sense. Jesus. Last page. Regardless, the only thing that counts for me now is keeping the lake and its inhabitants safe from my presence on board the Crystal and... No more pretending. The truth is that I need to protect myself from the lake and that cunning devil it hides, at all costs. Now I approach the end of these lines, I can't stop looking at the crystal's ignition key. It does have a key, apparently. Bonk nasty with your boat. Ignition key, that old trinket that's been in my pocket for 20 years, that I've used so many times to set course on the lake. I see the bottle of vodka is empty, and yet my mind is clear, far clearer than it was when I fled Baranor since my damnation. Right now, at this very moment, I know how to nip any suicidal inclination in the bud, any sudden urge to confront the horror that awaits me on the lake bed. Where did that damn jacket get to? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. It'd be far less terrifying. Or far more if you saw all of it. Well, yeah. Every beam of sunlight inducing utter terror. Oh my god, yeah. It was everywhere. It'd just be blinding, really, wouldn't it? Ah, of course, you know, scrolls.
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
Is it? I'm not sure that's too bad. Oh, good. He sleeps on the floor? Couldn't actually set up just a proper bed anywhere? Ah, here he be. Here he be. Let me just have a look over here. No, okay.
All right, Captain. How are the preparations going?
There's quite a bit of work to do before we can hoist the anchor, Miss Kate.
Yeah, you'd have to. It would only work up to like if you could see everything. No, you do all the work, and I'll say
what?
Yeah. All right.
More to add then.
All right.
Yeah, I bet. The ship hasn't set sail for ages. I'm sure everything has to be overhauled.
Well, the coal needs to be stocked up. As for myself, I'll look after getting the water tanks ready to be filled. take this. It's the code you need for entering the hangar where the coal is kept. You actually need it to use the crane to load the coal onto the crystal. Don't forget to open the storage hatchway first.
Oh, we saw that last time, didn't we? Crane?
What do I need the crane for?
Coal.
This here is for loading all the coal you get from the hangar onto the ship. Use the code I gave you so that you can access the control post.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never look up at the sun or go into space. No, it's true. Yeah.
I'll take care of that, Captain.
I don't need to ask him about
We
the
need
other
to
stuff.
set sail as soon as possible.
Self-explanatory.
So better hurry up.
Load the crystal with coal. Good to know. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, finally we have a relatively clear objective. It's that way. I got a bit turned around. I'm going the way opposite to how I thought. How good is your hearing? Oh no. Depends how loud I have the headphones, I guess. Is it about to get worse? Ooh, what is this? I bet that's where I needed to put it, so I'm glad I opened it now. Amazing. It's the same combination I have in my luggage, yeah. I can't make decisions. I'm a politician. Or something to that effect, isn't it? Or was he just mentioned president? I can't remember. Wait, hang on. How close is the crane then? Where are we looking? Surely it's this crane here, isn't it? Ah. Oh, 0509? Just double check. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so it doesn't show me until I've finished. 509. Okay. That was weird, because I thought at first it wasn't even, like, powered. It wasn't registering or anything. What the hell? Just a solid wall. Oh, is it? Wait. Go lurk now while I clean, so call me if you want me out. Thank you. No problem. Thank you for the lurk. We've got about half an hour left. Appreciate your help so far. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine, I think. Have fun cleaning. Well, okay. Some people don't have fun with it, but it's always good to get done. I always feel better after cleaning, or you know, generally than actually doing it. But thank you anyway. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So we had a metal door with a combination code just covering a wooden door. Good to know. Right. Ooh. Right. Oh my god. This is a little dark. What am I looking at here? I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. What's this here? No, no good. Okay. This up here. Another one? No. Is that the same one in a different place? But Oscar in the coal bin, yeah. What have I seen here? It says use something, so like a shovel, I guess, maybe? What's on this side? Oh, this was what I could look at before. I thought it was the same one, but it's not. It's on the other side. Okay, good to know. Let's come back. Have a proper look around like I should have done first time. something with hands. We can handy it. Stick, good to know. Shoot, okay. Also good to know. And we've got a... Right, okay. Okay. Ooh. Right, that's what that's for. Okay. One of these up here. Wait. Where the hell are you going, Kate? Jesus. Right, so I want this one here. No, don't. No, I wanted to... Right. I need to look at it. There we go. Then I use the shoot. Hey, I remembered to click on the actual item this time instead of just... Whatever, you know what I mean. All the problems we had last time. There's a button there? Right. Really? Yeah, thanks. Well, that did nothing. No, yeah, we have to dislodge the coal first, maybe? But we clicked the other one already. But I thought we were going to put the chute down and then smack it.
Listen!
Yar. So I can either pick that up again or I can press the button. So why not? This is the noise when you hear it. Okay. That's what you're talking about with the hearing. Okay. Let's go smack some and see what happens. The chute looks huge. Okay, let's smack this one here. I hate it when the hotspot disappears. Okay. Nope. Oh. Okay. That sounds good. We come back one on the right hand side. Not that far. Jesus Christ. There we go. How is she feeling? Oh, this is a pants. Non-Euclidean pockets. Yes. Yes, she does. Funny you should mention that. They're the same ones Mr. Fantastic wears. Cool. Wow. got to 20 years later, and yeah.
Come on. Oh, gosh.
Oh, okay, it's too heavy to move now. That makes sense. So maybe the other thing runs. Yeah, 20 years later, and Kate dies of black lung.
That's not right.
No, okay. Okay. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. Video game history, yeah. Independence Halo can make chthonic pockets. Hopefully I don't have to sacrifice too many orphans to young Kazothoth to make your Kazothoth to make it happen. Right, I see. Butt off, butt on. I'm glad she just immediately knows how to drive it after that. Wow, they really didn't make filling up the ship easy, did they? I feel like this is one of those like situations where they made jobs by they were just like, well, look, if we add a few more steps to this process, everybody can have a bit of work to do, you know. Oh, is this the same thing? It is. Okay. What's the point of having passcodes if they're all the same? It's not clockwork. True. Quite unusual. Oh my word. Wait. We have cameras here now? Oh, okay, it's forward and backwards. Okay, good to know. Don't know what that one does. Okay. Is that up? Is that down? That's down. Okay. Mecha game vibe. Yeah, yeah. Nope. Okay. Wait, hang on. Do I want it? I hate it when the hotspot disappears. Oh, okay, that's why. I need to move the whole crane. I was trying to go at like different angles. Okay, that's not going to go any further there. What's the point of that one? There we go. Okay.
No point wasting the coal by emptying it here.
Well, it looks like it's too far away, but I don't see anything for going forward. Oh, right. I wait. I know what's happening. I see. Okay, it was on a turntable here. Right, okay.
No point wasting the coal by emptying it here.
Okay. Yeah, because that... Right, okay. Hey, there we go. Nap time for me. Thanks for the stream. Good luck getting Oscar put into one of those robot dogs. Thank you, Jonas. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Have a good night. And, yeah, well, we're only going for another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, take care. Thank you, Dee Dee, for the hydrant.
Apparently you did a very good job loading all the coal, Kate.
What do you mean, apparently? Either we did or we didn't. Fuck you. Did you do a good job filling it with water?
Right. Everything's ready, so we can start filling the water tank.
Apparently
now
not.
We need to connect the water tower to the crystal, then climb up there to manually activate the water flow mechanism.
What? Why? Everything's mechanical except the mechanism which is up here? Enjoy.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll wait for you here.
Out of the question. My sails are too old for that much wind.
All right. I'll do it.
When you're finished, come and see me on board. There's still a lot to do before we're shipshape.
Oh, Did you see that when they were zoomed in slightly, the focus on the floor, I guess, made them look like tiny models. That was pretty cool. I like that effect. I mean, it's not really practical for trying to make them look realistic in any fashion, but it was pretty good. So everything works from a lever, far away, except for this.
The captain said, first, connect the water intake on the bridge of the crystal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Jesus. No. This way. Kate. Jesus, turn around. Oi. Hello. There we go. Okay. Right, so that was the coal thing we did. Right, okay. Hey, auto save there. Okay, good to know. So glad we put... He couldn't come up here and just plug that in so that we could just go straight up the tower? Good Lord. Right. Back up the tower. I was lucky it's cold, really. All this will keep her warm. There we go. Oh my god, it disappeared for a second. And it's lucky all the pipes haven't rusted. It disconnects automatically. Jesus Christ. Join the captain on board the crystal. Okay. Imagine having to do this every day before you could set sail. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Absolutely ridiculous. Join him on the bridge. That's the bit higher up, isn't it? Okay. Back up top. Oh yeah, the stairs are other side of us. So it doesn't look like there's anything here, but you have to go round. Also, didn't we just steal his journal when she was like, no one will notice? And he's right here.
I took care of the water, Captain. Everything went smoothly. Is everything okay?
No. The ignition key for the crystal.
What's this on the
I
floor?
can't find it anywhere.
Money?
Without it, we can't even start.
Make an effort. Calm down.
Come on, just relax. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Good Lord. Now I remember. 20 years ago, when I got back from Baranor without the automatons, everybody was really very hard on me, you know.
They were really hard on me.
Captain, I don't really see what you...
So I spent the whole night in the tavern. You should have seen the state I was in when I got back to the Bridge of the Crystal, and...
Should I?
And?
And then I threw the crystal's ignition key into the water. I swore I'd never set sail on the cursed waters of the lake again.
So he looked after it for 20 years.
There has to be a duplicate for the key.
I don't know. At any rate, when Steiner finished building the crystal, he only actually gave me the one.
I saw a model of the crystal at Simon Steiner's. Is he the one who designed the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, he just mentioned that, but whatever.
Maybe he could be of some help then.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
So that's it? The ignition key is lost forever?
Yeah. I'm afraid so. I'm really sorry, Kate, but we're stuck. I've made a complete mess of everything again.
Well, yes.
Again.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be so hard on yourself,
No,
Captain.
he should be. He's an
I'll
idiot.
find a solution to the key problem.
He threw the key in the water.
If you say so.
Says it. Okay. What? Oh, it's because this hadn't loaded in, but it was showing the three, like, rivets, I guess. Okay, that makes some kind of sense, I guess. Okay, so back to Steiner's. Although, shouldn't he be off helping the UCOL guy? So he should be up at the hospital in theory. But maybe we just get to mess around with the model in his shop. Model ship in his shop. Ship shop. This way. At least now I remembered we can run. Should happen a bit quicker. Just run quite funny in this one. Beep, 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 beep. Hints in the text. Okay. Yeah. Man just stood there being all butch and macho. Nope.
Kate, how are the preparations with the captain coming along?
We're making progress, but actually we need some help from your grandfather. Is he here?
He just left for the clinic with the artificial leg he made for the Yuko guide, Kirk. I'm minding the shop until he gets back. Maybe I can help you with something?
I doubt it.
Actually, we need a duplicate of the crystal's ignition key.
I have to admit, I don't see where you could get one of those. Apart from the model downstairs, I don't think he kept a lot of souvenirs of the time when he built the crystal.
Would you mind if I had a look?
Of course not. Here, take this. It'll let you look at the model close up.
Okay. Weird situation, but sure. Weird, but it'll help you look at the model close. Good. Excellent. Right, let's have a look here. Okay. Inaugurated by Mayor Piotr Buliakine. Yep. After exactly 2 years and 98 days of labour, this 6-metre-long industry 2986 will require the continued support of over 80 automaton workers. Okay, maybe not that. At the inauguration of this masterpiece... Wait, 80 automaton? Jesus Christ. Creator Simon Steiner said these words. If I had to sum it up... Right, okay. I would tell you that to overcome the difficulties inherent in such an enterprise, it is always good to add up, yep, certain skills that we have, and when the need arises, to know how to think backwards. Thank you for the hydrate. Wise words that, quite simply, will still ring true 30 years from now. Okay. Okay, hang on. Inherent in such an enterprise, it is always good to right, so the sum, add up certain skills that we have, and the need arises to know how to think backwards. Okay. Add up. Is it a 4-digit code is what I guess I'm thinking of. How many numbers do we need here? Oh. 90, 50, 30, 10. Okay. Is it like a rotary? Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's all she says. Okay. Okay. Turn the light on again. Nice. Oh my god, it just makes it brighter. Okay. Overcome the difficulties inherent in such an enterprise to add up certain skills that we have when the need arises to know how to think backwards. Okay. Good luck, thank you. 60 meter long industrial general require the continuous support for over 80, 60, 2 years and 98 days. So that could be 100, 60, 80. Two 2 years and 98 days. I mean, if we add those two numbers together, we get 100. That's a nice round number.
Make it so.
I'm trying. 60. An 80. Should be writing this down. I should be writing it down in the page I have set aside. Syberia 2, here we are. Put it on Syberia 3. Interesting, we haven't actually needed any notes until now, really. Okay, so we got 60, 80, and these are out of order, obviously. And 98 and 2. And it mentions 30 as well. At the beginning, just in case that's useful. Good to know how to think backwards, yeah. What numbers are we working with here? $70. 10? $30? Right, okay, so 30. 70. 10? No. Hang on. Does it reset? Let's... Oh my god, this does not... Let me just point at the one I want, for Christ's sakes. The 30. Then in theory... So we're going backwards, so it said 30. The next number is 80. That's one that got mentioned last. So that's like 70 and 10. 10? Or is it just a matter of the whole numbers? But then half the whole numbers don't apply because they're not... Actually, the Sentinel goes insane. Yeah. $90. Makes it go up again, okay. Just... That's what, right, okay. Just grab the anchor in real life and just yank it. Oh, that's 35. 30. If I do 32 in a row, 30. Goes back in. Right, so that's a reset situation. Okay, 30. 10 and 70 both reset it. Goes back again. Complete puzzle to open the box. Grabs the axe, opens box for good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, right, okay, so... No, not 35. Stop it. This is so janky. 30. So we start with 30, but then, right, so I could just be choosing any number in between after that. Does it... It always sort of rounds off to a 5. So say I'm there. It went up to 70. If I... Oh no, they're not 5, sorry, they're extra 10s, aren't they? Oh, they're 60s. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Okay. For some reason I thought these were 5 numbers, not... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll... Answering messages. I watched 5 minutes before I am back to work. You could do it, thank you. I can now that I believe I have used my brain for 5 seconds. But Jim Bob, welcome. How you doing? Alright, so the next one is 80. And that's... There. Yes, okay, okay. We're getting it now that I'm thinking straight. Okay. 60. And 60. There. Better. Apparently better than you. Oh, I see. Right. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Oh, now. The next one is 98 and 2, which suggests it's 100? Does it go that far? I think that's just all the way. Yes. See? Yank on it. There we go. You smart. Oh, not as smart as I should have been. Looking at it going, somewhere in between is a 5 instead of a 10. Because, you know, that's obviously...
An ignition key.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought I took the whole boat for a second there, but no, it just went weird.
but it looks far too small for the crystal.
50%, did that say? Wait, obtain an ignition key that's the right size. Oh, so I can zoom in on again on this for some reason.
Fantastic.
Fantastico. Okay. So how the hell do I get on the right size? So just go over to here and make it so. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so we put a... What is this? Okay, right. So we put in a target. Lock it. Then... Oh, do we need a... like a blank? Right, okay. Puzzle solved, reward not usable. Exactly, yeah. So, okay, so we need a... Oh, okay. Blank key, here we are. That didn't look any bigger than the other one. Is this really going to help? Are you going to brute force this one? Oh no. That wasn't the plan, but maybe. I was hoping the puzzle was just that easy. There's a key in big enough? I think so. I can't even see what I'm flicking here. Oh, okay. Oh, so I've made it, like, too big. Okay, because that adjusted the size first. Oh, open, come on.
The duplication worked, but I get the impression it's not the right size.
Yes, okay. So if the key was 50%, I need one that's 200%, not 250. Okay. We'll take another one, thanks. I like this slightly jolly, happy music. We'll get the key done, and then that'll be us for the day. Also, I'm glad it didn't keep the wrong shape, the wrong size ones. I don't know if I'd pitch that on Dragon's Den. Yeah. Okay, so we're going down to 200. There we are. Not loads of uses, no. It's only as good as, like, the thing longer, or whatever, you know. Sorted. I'll have to try your duplicate on the ignition key on there.
So, Steiner had the time to finish the prosthesis. Perfect.
Thanks for your input on that. Yes, yes. Apparently he did. That's why he took it. It'd be a shame if he just went, well, you know, not done, but I'll take up what I've got. I will exit and see if that gives an autosave, and then we'll go from there. So obviously, have no control over it otherwise. Yeah, there he is. Got a little autosave. That'll do. Oi. There we go. Oh, I don't think he did it. Thank Thank you very much. Right, okay. I'm glad I wrote those numbers down. Worth a whole page of notebook, I'm sure. There we go. Right. That's yes, that's the 2 hours. That's us for the day. Gotta go and do some other bits and pieces. I look forward to the day. I'm not that busy. But that's not yet, unfortunately. Who is on? I got a notification. Right, yeah, here we are. Ashley Amelia is on, and she's playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Let's go say hi to her. Like I said, she's, as I've said before, she's always a lovely person, always nice and kind, and she's has a nice community to be around. Wait, how long have I been on here? Did my bot register trigger anything? I don't think it did it? I'll have to look into that. What I was hoping it would trigger was that, for anyone who's not aware, I have a Discord now. People are welcome to join. No need, don't have to if you don't want to. It is after a few days of trying to get it sorted, it is actually functioning properly. Fingers crossed. I think that's about it. It was being a bit of a weird one. Discord is it's a crazy beast to get to know, but that could be a spin-off of this game. Oh, what, Rise of the Tomb Raider? Ooh, just this is where all the money goes. Or Tomb Raider's where all the money goes. Anyway, right. Amelia. Yes, that looks correct. Yeah, there we go, that's it. Okay, yeah, so, a snowy Russian woman with a brown ponytail. Just saying, yeah, it could be. The same voice actress, holy crap. Really? What, from the original? Surely not now. When she's, like near 50 or whatever. It was meant to be. That's exactly what it is. You've cracked the code. Blimey. Anyway, right, sorry, you're right. I think so. Cool. There you go, Jim Bob. He knows what he's talking about. Anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you for all the hydrates, Dee Dee. Thank you for all the help, Black Cat. Kept us going at a steady pace. That's always nice. Thank you for being here, everybody. Generally, I think I've said that already. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll be back. I make no promises tomorrow, so maybe the Thursday latest. And we'll just keep going. I know nothing. Anyway, I've got to get out of here. That's fair enough. Yeah, we're off too. So thank you for dropping by. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, thank you everybody wherever your time zone is. And Didi, I hope you get some better sleep tomorrow. And yeah, so thank you for being by. And right, we're off. Yeah, take care everybody. See you shortly in a few days wherever. Take care. Bye. Bye.